Next, there's the Silver Squirrels pack. There are 24 silvery behavior cards in all. Aztec Gold means you have 1 month off. Burnished Brown means you have 2 months off. Cerulean Frost means you have 3 months off. Cinnamon Satin means you have 4 months off. Copper Penny means you have 5 months off. Cosmic Cobalt means you have 6 months off. Glossy Grape means you have 7 months off. Granite Gray means you have 8 months off. Green Sheen means you have 9 months off. Lala Cluster means you have 10 months off. Misty Mask means you have 11 months off. Mystic Maroon means you have 12 months off. Pearly Purple means you have 13 months off. Putter Blue means you have 14 months off. Polished Pine means you have 15 months off. Quicksilver means you have 16 months off. Rose Dust means you have 17 months off. Rusty Red means you have 18 months off. Shadow Blue means you have 19 months off. Shiny Shamrock means you have 20 months off. Steel Teal means you have 21 months off. Sugar Plum means you have 22 months off. Twilight Lavender means you have 23 months off. And Winter Green Dream means you have 24 months off. Next, there's the Magic Scent Pack. There are 30 behavior cards in all. And each of them have a special fragrance. Baby Powder means you have 1 week off. Banana means you have 2 weeks off. Blueberry means you have 3 weeks off. Bubble Gum means you have 4 weeks off. Cedar Chest means you have 5 weeks off. Cherry means you have 6 weeks off. Chocolate means you have 7 weeks off. Coconut means you have 8 weeks off. Daffodil means you have 9 weeks off. Dirt means you have 10 weeks off. Eucalyptus means you have 11 weeks off. Fresh Air means you have 12 weeks off. Grape means you have 13 weeks off. Jelly Bean means you have 14 weeks off. Leather Jacket means you have 15 weeks off. Lemon means you have 16 weeks off. Licorice means you have 17 weeks off. Lilac means you have 18 weeks off. Lime means you have 19 weeks off. Lumber means you have 20 weeks off. New Car means you have 21 weeks off. Orange means you have 22 weeks off. Peach means you have 23 weeks off. Pine means you have 24 weeks off. Rose means you have 25 weeks off. Shampoo means you have 26 weeks off. Smoke means you have 27 weeks off. Soap means you have 28 weeks off. Strawberry means you have 29 weeks off. And Tulip means you have 30 weeks off. Next, there's the Gem Tones pack. There are 16 behavior cards in all. And each of them are named after precious stones. Amethyst means you have 1 day off. Citrine means you have 2 days off. Emerald means you have 3 days off. Jade means you have 4 days off. Jasper means you have 5 days off. Lapis Lazuli means you have 6 days off. Malachite means you have 7 days off. Moonstone means you have 8 days off. Onyx means you have 9 days off. Peridot means you have 10 days off. Pink Pearl means you have 11 days off. Rose Quartz means you have 12 days off. Ruby means you have 13 days off. Sapphire means you have 14 days off. Smoky Topaz means you have 15 days off. And Tiger's Eye means you have 16 days off. Next, there's the Changeables pack. There are 6 color-changing behavior cards in all. And they change colors from scene to scene. Blue to magenta means nothing and you stay here. Green to violet means you have a talk after school, but without detention. Orange to black means you have detention for 15 minutes. Pink to yellow means you have detention for 20 minutes. Red to blue means you have detention for 25 minutes. And yellow to green means you have detention for 30 minutes. Next, there's the Color Mix-Up pack. There are 16 behavior cards in all. They're just like the Changeables pack, but with 3 colors. Baby's Blanket means you have detention for 1 hour. Blazing Bonfire means you have detention for 2 hours. Cool and Crazy means you have detention for 3 hours. Lemon Lime Zing means you have detention for 4 hours. Magenta Mix-Up means you have detention for 5 hours. Mixed Veggies means you have detention for 6 hours. Off-Road means you have detention for 7 hours. Peaches and Cream means you have detention for 8 hours. Rainforest means you have detention for 9 hours. Shrimp Cocktail means you have detention for 10 hours. Southwest means you have detention for 11 hours. have detention for 12 hours. Stonewashed. You have detention for 13 hours. Surfs Up means you have detention for 15 hours. Twister means you have detention until school ends, and Warm and Fuzzy means you have detention forever. Next, there's the Pearl Bright Pack. There are 16 behavior cards in all, and each of them contain the word Pearl.
Aqua Pearl means you are suspended for 1 day. Black Coral Pearl means you are suspended for 2 days. Caribbean Green Pearl means you are suspended for 3 days. Cultured Pearl means you are suspended for 4 days. Key Lime Pearl means you are suspended for 5 days. Mandarin Pearl means you are suspended for 6 days. Midnight Pearl means you are suspended for 7 days. Mystic Pearl means you are suspended for 8 days. Ocean Blue Pearl means you are suspended for 9 days. Ocean Green Pearl means you are suspended for 10 days. Orchid Pearl means you are suspended for 11 days. Rose Pearl means you are suspended for 12 days. Salmon Pearl means you are suspended for 13 days. Sunny Pearl means you are suspended for 14 days. Sunset Pearl means you are suspended for 15 days. And Turquoise Pearl means you are suspended for 16 days.